character of some of the person is so bad to the point where police crowd be moved because the sister and money are back and forth. But because some issue could read on the hospital say hospital way a dangerous say for the amount pay was on release we on
recently and a Michael Blackson American comedian or Ghanaian or didn't send me to dra or air so now name somebody to dra to create a lot of conversations according to Michael Blackson. I say a hospital back could be Ghana Hanum say or say who see hospital no number kuma wo for nifa because no Michael Blackson or the name Mame echo that particular hospital one. Now after so the name Mame call one was spending a lot of money, more than 200,000 Ghana cedis. Now so name Mame and sign nyankwa. After so this information you to Japan at that particular hospital no and so babo and ever respond there. Hospital I did in Hong Kong a UGMC, one of the biggest hospitals Ghana Hanum see. According to hospital information on the Bible, omo boma many age womb and omo chere and semunti at say Michael Blackson ne ma no etimi efrim. Now on United Showbiz, and all that some do say or message be at the ma UGMC for because omo sem no Bible say the buy no the ni anje ho. And all that some do say obi to say Michael Blackson why Nadia who said by all means or bekasa because Sansama Michael Blackson ekano mudi bearding crofo bebre Ghana hanum say but because say San crofo no omuni voice a omubetimi akasa mana duru bedwam enti mo fa mo ho ediye but mudi edi obi to Michael Blackson one of the biggest comedians in the world there was say by all means mubenya response na another someone be do say UGMC for a report on the Bible and no response on the Bible and almost run send be more no one or the Nianja. Or say, a banny saying, and I'm the response, bre obi, our custom why say, ya, modi a ye nipano ne mammy age album. Not as a modern mammy age, Bamudia, Mopesa much I say, ne mammy when yin, inti, and a word young quano. I know the answer much report in and ya dear Nani a jump. But Arnold send the message be to the president of Ghana and a Ministry of Health. I know that someone will say about the send and some way be not Ministry of Health and the president of Ghana munye investigations beyond for paper and pen and to form that particular hospital and some air cost or honor tia a Ghana for. I not see the yakran say Michael Blackson Yobia. Waba Ghana back adding the sika a lot of investment. OC schools, OC hospitals, yes, Interban saying, Anna, Obit Michael Blackson about Montina Becassa. Mon quarter monko investigations, no moon near Cosso, Ewo. Yankotia no that's a more bedu, Nensembi or the two that United Showbiz so Emra. Yaba, Yabetuaso.
I'm more medicines this year. Some doctors cost strike committee. Omuka so market use asomoti omuka so condition of service na nhwani asomoti but still no so mo ye doctor adwuma no wonnim ni awode wo ho koshem wonnim sa wo kwa akopre nipa nkwa enu nti e na ade wo ho akwa akoshem wamfa nkwa nkoshem sa wo de camera kwa akosi ho akodi asa e nipa nkwa e na wo kwa akopre enti sa wo pre nipa nkwa o tena mo wi a mo soe sa mo pre nipa nkwa no make sure that you stand by it if not wo do de shieko na ade na ekoye na nkoyi a upe wo investigator medical investigator wa hwehwehwehwe nneomem court wo ho lawyer for na bi wo ha ne bo form kakra wo benya lawyer monfa asem ne court se yesu hospital ba ku mienu miensa nan ema cases be 60 amanfo ewini a enka they will be forced to act right mom abako bankrupt kakra they will be forced to act right and yes ade e be koso gina hanoma kanesa ochina it will be the same thing 2 days time it will even be worse. People should start suing hospitals and service providers in general. And press me that say
so
Mama, me da wase. Ya wo adwuma bi ho no mo a na se wo ye na uni abadaya. Se adwuma no enya de a obetumi aye da.
Okay.
By ye kuro mu wa no. Nipa bebre wo ho no mo a onwo wu. Ewo nkrofo bi nsa no.
Okay.
Obi o ye driver ni enu obi o ye doctor enu obi o ye nurse onwo dwuma no eje nkwa edi se wuni abadaye na wantutu niema bi yi a bia wo mistake ebetumi eku nipa bebre eti se woni abada ya se adwuma no menkoye on se yebu ebe bi se woni adaje a yenye bayi ana
mentida
woni adaje a
adebe ye adaje ne
yes
sen
so wudi obi ani a no bi ye adaje ne
eyebe
okay
ana wo bo wanso a yenteta kromfo
do be bo ma na ti
kromfo de be se wo tete no
kromfo no ba se ko bo wa ai wo bo wa yenteta kromfo
abuza be ngwachi
abuza o de wala ni o eti mame on de mekensi so no se yenhwe nipa nkwan yi eyade a ehia emse na menua ba kan bibi se doctor fo ne gi nipa nkwan ye kan se won gi nipa nkwan but ene most doctors ni bi enwu nyina ebi ye adwuma pa ba ebi wo mu nso ene no aise sika no epe no ye won da mo eche nkwan na onwo je no I say first, yes, you a teacher for Aketuya was so. Say, a teacher for no one in a Joa how Aketuya no one you for more. Oh, quite you was Ruby.
I have an
I say first, no
teacher for Aketuya heaven.
Son, and you cannot.
I don't have of.
Now you can't say so. A teacher for Aketuya there was so.
Hey, breaking news. I know. Samini show no about Orlando ni Oma cancel.
Why? I feel we the other.
Yes, a poor organization.
And me say after Ghana in the park at the end, I beg the authorities are.
But they must suffer we na yen koso. Suffer we.
Enti ma me on. The woman nyina na say mistake ba na ye kurumu wa no ki ebetumi di wa court. But ebia memeti ebia na sofukum chacha minister. Mabusu yamu koranye. Obi anso moa me
kum chacha so du court ahu yo yes bu omu gina ho a omu tie wa asem na e da omu tumi ka se me kwa ma udi a otie na obedi a
obetumi akwa ma wa wo ya
she ono ati wa no de bia so to onya dwuma bi dia lawyers that court house na me se wo se utie mi na obeka se madam wa se me se dem kwa dia obeka se me no obeko na se yini a me 50-50
lawyers
there are so many lawyers like that
and it depends e tell be wait me so like I say yenko di asem o tie na so ubedi bi mu a no wa akọ
yes obi on so a obeja wo si kwan so
lawyers say no ma se ma obedi
that be uni case uni ska
o de bu ni ska kwa na so wo case you wetimi ajama
na se bi o ko meje lorry fe o meje
say make say it depend the odwan kasa de na asem waka cho say e
enye better sao
obi to me the case be here
I know two people that didn't have money they work there. There are lawyers that are sitting there. Me I know no catch me come say that. So I'm not to feeling now as case wo. Why they be asort wo. Eti no mutu no mutie ni pansem. O shona se wo asem no. Empress, o shona so betime dibi ma. Obeka to say asem ni media ma so e win a meji 40 wo for 60.
Na we win.
Say it no na gamble cause only leader way he will go. Oto no dey no e. So it's a gamble they will do it.
And I'm say asem you on am to me court to na edi 2 years so. Say 2 years and wo wuntu ya hwe no. Oni pa mo ya na wo ka no. Onya asem okuma se. No be atua bibi amana.
Obeja wo.
Edu tama wo ye fro wasem na.
Na da ye be sentence ko. Wow.
So we see obi ya sentence.
What you say?
Judgment day to the
because mu yi.
Etima no on say edu ba bi a uniska ye kuro mu wan so ye system no enti se abudochile etia ne ye makọ hospital unim se yetumi jani ya magu nkrofo yam ana empress unim
jata wu egu ma mi bi mu ja scissors
yes
e show bm
ye jai
oko complain so mo se
asawa nyina ye de gu obi yam
na ye omo sheda na se bi omo ehu
so mo kan no
enye deliberate
oh yeah they no haphazardly now for council make say postpartum there o complain no o ma ni sa na tie o be fa ya o mu kakra e be ko o na onim there o redeem onti
obi o wa o se enti na me ka se adwuma bi o wa se wo ye na se adwuma no enye wo calling na
menye
enye wo fra menye because obi owa wo ye adwuma bia adwuma na wo ye na think say oko school no person wo ye engineer ana wanya kwan wo ho ana osesa na te ye dia ana ye bia mame famra emeye radio presenter ana se bia me famra me di police what diverting ne calling no it woni abadaye ebre bi sa me nkasa me tiwe me obi asem bi say ya na obi ya na threatening be mo ena me call pro station bi ena me ko hu inspector no wo duty no na me report case ne ma no oni pa no oso obekun na wakun what you think
na ti obeso je wawu
that be was say oni pa na wo be ye ni case no oso obekun na wakun ana me say masa etika
uwa na do saman abejira
come saman e me case ma wa this wa police officer etumi kase ana obi onso awuso oba adwuma bi no ne yila bono ono kore obi o wa ye doctor wa ye nurse da wo oba adwuma no kora oni good mood o just agini good mood oni bi et wo ya niam ne basa enkrofo bro obi okura adwen no wutumu se problem wom enam se wo fi ahonhom ya ton wa mano ya ton complete the na
I'm a doctor.
yes all your operation no ko be pai baby ayem pai enam mo friend human hello o ga say what was me
what's error human
Na ye wo bisa bo afu na wuntumi nka na obi show mu na wa koma aba
na utimu ya bo fe ku jaja na ya pray we we dem
eti bro for ne
human error na person kana ma you
am pesa me
we gramazon
me pesa me to wa no bro for eti ma me nipa ye mistake bebre kunkrofo ya kan ya doctor sefo ne nurse fo nko on say me the driver se die bam obi driver
asofo so kan
da asofo de ye be ba
director
atori bo ma akwankyere na nipa edinu
enko ye
no nko no de nu
no di nu
e ba ye kan
ade na me du alo wo ha mi hu ya nkwe
eto na bi awon fewe obi to me loadu enipa gu kam be 50 60 ka kase ye paw na wo ye call driver ni
uber for no cry
da bi uber de say ye ka keto abeka say ne nam
let's still ekuta ni panko
ma te wase
ba mo kuta ka
ya me kan say bi e call on journey takwa de e kuma say tamale be say speed wo mu paw no ye call boko kase si a e di problem beba eti e to da bi a ye mistake no aye ye no ekum nipa bebre wuwu a ye nipa mistake na so ye kuro mu ano ensam no kuro bi ye friend kaja bi wo kan ni waja bi wo kan ni wanya bi na kasa wo to aso a na say wo tan won na so won tan ye nyina ye yale a ye ko hospital my doctors na hyeyen ye the respect ma won nurse fo na hyeyen ye the respect ma won but adwuma bia no wo ye the Judas fo won adwuma bia wo wi ase bia e bi ye ni good na bi ye ni bad edu ba bia nurse ni esese wo hyew na e bia o tura duro bi ma ni ade obekokora na o ye call na phone tua na so na o ye ena me de masem AC no e bi won so a ye nipa na ye ko hospital no yanso ye mistake wo baby say ye de aduro ni mayen o si ye aduro bi okora no 8 hours 4 hours and e bi ni osa ye si aduro bi
na malaria inu
ye si aduro bi o wa didi wie ansa na wadon ana bi on so anum wie ansa na wadidi enso obi o hono ma wo ni ye ma no ye kan say
prescription
thank you ni ya trauma na o de ne pa na nu maduro no ni pa bebre de won pe
because me won to ma me no ba kon kan
na no to no cross me tia so
thank you my your waduro bi hono ma na sa wo fa na sa wo yade ye no kore kwa e won hia say I think say won hia so
because of your kidneys it do go too strong
but yen so no ye mistake bebre eka ho ene yen so yetumi adi ewuo no me da se
Arnold.
Press. First of all, remember Michael Blackson, Yako. And easy. Say, Ubi Lusu be a obeon. Say, oh, my man, and I say, oh, bad, and I say, oh, comfortable. Now, usually, me say, Ubi obeon who are reaction, would the DH a shock. Now, you shock in the few circumstances, but only the way. Say, and to Akuma Soa. It means a reaction of the big critical news, no anger. So, if we receive mommy with shock, na circumstances I would do we no genuinely if say yes and I say okay anger. It's our two emotions way. Shock any anger no. Who the bomb one? Rant and pakon be rant. Saying to wa who differently. Say also be through maternal mortality. Through no birth syndrome and now a lack of proper care. So we be calm, we feel say at a benwa, and then you appreciate where the person is coming from. Now, I say we buy and I say and yet Michael Blackson kwana wako through sa same way. I see. Omo wako through ni na omo sa position now Blackson one in terms of platform, any influence. It's no Blacks on only the platform or anything. And it will be so as our ex or no one with their bro. It's because of our platform or no only doing one. And then who the now person receive very serious allegations against the hospital. Number one, hospital there basic mandate is to save lives. The first thing they raise against the hospital, they says our hospital, the most speciality is not to save lives. So your hospital pan or reputation, I saw you're worried. Number two, or question the ethics and the professionalism of doctors and nurses. So, your hospital now feel say reputation is on our level. Now, a high profile person, a question or personal ethics and professionalism. That's why you're worried. But some reason issue about extortion. Say, or share treatment, how many man is common and tally. Again, where your hospital now, you can see it like how they see themselves. No? Now, will be raising the issue of extortion against the hospital. I saw it sounds so you're worried. Or see, character now of some of the person is so bad to the point where police crowd be moved because the sister no money back and forth. It means that will be question or character of your person. So I saw you're worried. So I was not surprised when hospital not saw the response by, because and yet new voices are your complaints getting and your complaints and hospital that's okay. In do baby, but this gentleman you'll be or you're big, or a Hollywood veteran, or a legend in some people's eyes, or voice, or following. And so make you come into be a hospital, no choice than to come and respond. Now, one more response are you have too diplomatic. Extremely diplomatic. They answer to the queries now. I say lamentations of a gentleman. They were diplomatic on all fronts.
It's the okay in and
say diplomatic answers. But
as a lawyer, natural.
Of course, it could be, or it could be a good work from a PR or communications person. The only disappointment with Omo response, and again, my comment because you have to respond. Is a Michael Blackson who is huge, and I'll make you complain saying,
it makes me affected.
And the most serious part of that sounds issue could read on the hospital say hospital way a dangerous say for her. That's the biggest if I say we are the better hospital so it's not even here pass on Baba responding. The amount pay was on release we mention my many age. Say the mom is 83 years old and I felt it was not necessary.
It was just the old age.
Exactly. Exactly. Who in puny BB? What I say? Because
age in actually.
So I am into
what I say. Yes, now I say you are not actually answering the questions, but also person play coin. I felt the age was not necessary to actually mention the age. Empress, who you will be to say Michael Blackson, and let's be fair. Obia with Michael Blackson, Chibia will tell you say in the last couple of years, gentleman way back to Ghana, a reinvestment.
Yes.
Serious reinvestment.
Serious.
Sa investment no affecting industries be brave. and still she's in the venture of job creation. Also teachers or caretakers or school more. Exactly. Until you be all contributed to your industry, your economy. If we are law-abiding citizen, we are tax-paying citizen. Now we be abided by the laws. We are tax elements to be me assure sir, obey expectation. So our system now will do pump your revenue and your resources. You know, so we be towa, we be save you. So our system we fail you are so you can understand where Michael Blackson is position when to say because over the period, no, or to be able to be convinced and say Ghana. Your market, no, your market, a peaceful, a serene, I bet me support, bet me a partner. I said, okay, no problem. I'll come and invest. And to the point where he doesn't miss the chance of convincing the friends to also come and reinvest. So be too, be say confidence being built, you know, from catching the friends to say, Moko Ghana call investor. Because woman make cry, no mamia. And let's be fair, anybody who follows Michael Blackson,
yes.
You understand? No mamma then I come as super.
And for him not to fly, it means he has so much hope in the
so much hope and belief in the system. So the system need fail, be say and any individual penny are failing, no, because a lot of destinies are tied to or no Michael Blackson. So once you fail him, you failed multitudes. It's your best way. I agree. Say usually it's a BBC be Gina na a lawsuit. Only I didn't affect you. It's the core responsibility no ally with you to actually pursue the case. UGMC for normal from ready. Let's assume say they are custodian because after Michael Blackson revelation for be about because of honor BB Kosovo. So a whole core responsibility to take them on. That's if you have the resources. But it also doesn't negate the fact say an entity like Ministry of Health so complaints will be also back and forth. Only to me can't say because of being here official complaints and to me trigger investigation. You need to trigger something because all core mandates no your healthcare protection so I won't say it is a big cry and walking up to the office to level an official complaint. When you hear this way be now be too one and for UGMC I don't think say bad press no your model. Do you understand? Bad person in your model. So the bad stops with them. Because nobody would want to attach him or herself to negativity. Because a quiet dream passes our hospital a dead trapper. I won't go there. Someone also what does it mean? It means more channel for revenue, livelihood, and also air cut. So it's also a more responsibility to actually look into the matter and fix it. Then the Ministry of Health to look into the matter and fix it. And the BNS will be 200 more. Like I say, okay, but they need court answer. Why you don't go to court? Also, you have a responsibility of ensuring say healthcare is on that level.
It's when in someone Arnold Asamoah Bedu on United Showbiz, you know, about a Michael Blackson and a UGMC 4 issue. I say on social media. What do you say on this particular issue? Comment section one of your actually wondering don't forget to share your content and on our floor and you be ashe.